like you're a player.
Okay, and you won't appear as like a player today.
No.
It's going to be like Assassin's Creed where you appear as like...
Right.
See, that was one of the things I couldn't wrap my head around when I first heard about this, was it took me a little while to understand that you don't appear as Aiden in the other person's world, only the player appears as Aiden. And you appear as an NPC.
So what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to get as close as possible to him without doing stuff like that.
Right.
You when you're close enough, and close enough is probably less than 100 meters or 75, you're going to want to start driving a little bit more slowly. And you need to be... Not need to be, but your best case scenario is if you were in a place where you can... I would do that.
Do it.
Fast travel to the target. You want to be in a place where there are a bunch of cameras, because that'll probably be easier for you to deal with. Okay, this is fun. Okay, careful. This is the most interesting thing in this game.
So you hold X and that starts the
hit
hack.
A, tap A.
I did.
That's just you getting into cover.
Hit down to initiate. Okay, now you have to...
Do I have to hold down?
No, you're good.
You just, that's it. But you...
he's seen you. All right.
Wow, he got you really fast.
Wow, he did.
Oh, you got to get away.
Yeah.
So you have to get outside this ring in the mini-map, and he can't get you.
Right. And if you do that, then you haven't won, but he hasn't won. He got you fast.
Yeah, how did he get that so fast?
I don't know.
He might have... I actually found an easy way to get rid of hackers is to... If you take over a camera nearby when you're trying to find the person hacking you, it profiles people much faster.
Oh, okay.
So that might have been what happened, just by bad luck.
He is behind you in a very fast-moving vehicle. Do that. Oh!
That was a pretty good leap.
That was excellent.
Oh, you are so close.
I wonder if you...
I don't know what happened to this.
Oh, yeah, you got it. Yes.
Nice.
That bridge trapped him. That's okay. That's the multiplayer in the game.
Yeah.
So you didn't win that, but you also didn't lose that.
Yeah.
I have had a lot of trouble winning stuff in that. I'm much better at playing defense than I am at playing offense.
See, I like the offense a lot more, but I'm playing it very differently to you.
Right.
I actually found... So yesterday I got my first successful hack without being detected.
Right.
So what happened was I found one of those signs in the street that are like a triangle.
Okay.
Like a prism triangle. So as the person was running around trying to find me, I just switched cover to the opposite side to them. Oh, goodness.
And that's realism for you, ladies and gentlemen. He is super dead.
So I just kept switching. I was like running around the sign. It was like two people on the other ends of a tree.
That's excellent.
So that was good fun.
That is excellent.
I did get 100% and they couldn't catch me.
So that's one of the kinds of multiplayer. I haven't actually played the team deathmatch yet, by the way.
No, I haven't played it either.
Go ahead and walk back onto the sidewalk. I don't want you to get hit by a car. Tap up on the D-pad. Smartphone! Use your right stick to navigate that. So, just pop into the progression really quick, since we're doing details about the game. So, those are the progression points for each of the different kind of challenges. Every single icon there is a different kind of way to play. There are a ton of side quests, there are a ton of collectibles. Some of those are mission stuff, some of those are side missions. Tap the right bumper. So you've got this DNA style tree, and these are the different upgrades that are available. Go ahead and burn both of those two gun ones since we're playing this, and we're going to show how you play the game on a different...
So, combat?
Yeah. And just burn the two white ones, because those are the only ones you can do. We're going to play this sequence here a little bit differently than the way that I have been playing it.
That's how I've been playing it.
So scroll down. Online contracts. Okay, so this is essentially the multiplayer. There's tailing, online free roam, decryption, online race, hacking. The CTOS mobile stuff is pretty interesting. Online decryption is the versus. That's the closest thing to a deathmatch there is in this. So if you want to do this now, you can. I was just going to show people the different games.
Okay, let's try it. Isn't that the capture the flag one? Right?
Yeah.
That's the one where on the demo you could hide in the back of a truck and use the back of it as cover.
Yeah.
Also, I know there's going to be DLC for old-fashioned cars like GTA. Mm-hmm. I really hope so, and I can't wait for it.
But how would you hack them if they don't have computers?
Oh, I don't care. I just need them. I need the old-fashioned cars so I can have the... I got the Tommy gun yesterday in the single player.
Right.
So I've been using nothing but that. Despite my...
Is that available not through the season
It
pass?
actually is.
Okay,
the normal version of it is available through... it's the QR codes that you find throughout the game,
okay.
the collectibles. When you find all of them, you get the Tommy gun.
I've had a little bit of trouble getting those QR codes to trigger off.
Yeah, they're kind of funny. You have to go out of the camera and then into the camera again, is what I've always found to work.
Okay.
Basically, turn it off again. Turn it off, turn it on again.
Right.
That would make more sense. I'm still blown away by how many new mechanics are introduced to this that don't feel forced.
Yeah.
Now I know what's her name who plays Lana on Archer.
Mm-hmm.
I think she has like a little cameo in this game. Somebody found
Aisha Taylor.
Yeah,
she does. I've seen the cameo. It's okay. There was okay. This is gonna be incredible.
Go ahead and hack that person that's blue. You always want to do that if you.
Yeah, blues are always a good advantage.
Where?
On the right, behind that guy. Left? Oh, he was like in that crowd. It's the one with the phone symbol, I think. I actually noticed there was a porn star name as part of the crowd as well.
Right.
So there's also a cameo by a star
someone
of
found Wayne, Bruce the other day.
Oh, that's cool. There has been Malcolm something from Malcolm in the Middle. I can't remember the second name, but the occupation is middle child.
No.
So that makes a lot of sense.
So you built up a good amount of cash. At some point, you're going to want to run by an ATM.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things we should do after this is just show some of the actual different kinds of side missions.
Yeah.
This might time out. Former child actor. You want to steal money from a former child actor. Man, what does he do now? Construction, apparently. That's depressing.
You're also right next to a weapons drop, which is on the map, the little crosshair symbol. That is it's a
left?
side...
Okay, and then what's the gun on the right then?
That's a weapons store.
So inside there is... the police have been selling guns to people around the city, and part of that investigation is you finding out why they're selling them and who they're selling them to. So this trailing line is actually the stream of data that you're reading through your phone. So you can find where the box is to open that door because of the phone that you have, and it reads the data.
Right.
So it's almost a little puzzle to finish off.
Yeah,
the
they
investigation.
usually have a lot of elements that involve either the parkour problem solving in the game, or you have to switch to a camera, manipulate a certain device. Like there was one where I had to lower a forklift load in order to be able to have line of sight to hack the device in question.
Mm-hmm. Cameras are a very big part of it as well.
Yeah, you might want to follow the line. Just follow it around the building in the opposite. So it's up there. There's probably a way to get up there, or a camera that has an angle on that. So look around in the environment. It totally goes up there.
It might be on the left. Left.
That would be.
It will be the way to get up is going to be on your left on the other building, and you'll go across then.
Yeah.
It's very Far Cry-esque in its puzzle solving, in that they're very simple puzzles, but they
involve you traversing a lot of the environment.
Yeah, I don't want to say tedious, but they have that element to them where it's like, oh, okay, I've got to go around here and find this. And
how big of a Chicago vibe do you get? Like, have you been to Chicago before?
So, yeah.
Because I used to grow up outside of in Illinois, and then we would go to Chicago many times a year.
So. You're pegging on what is my back away from that and do that, because that'll be important to do. So again, that's sort of little tiny puzzle solving stuff like that. Now, so my biggest complaint about the game thus far is that Grand Theft Auto does something very smart when they say this is Liberty City, and the implication is that it's pretty much supposed to be it's supposed to be New York, but it's not. And that way, I'm not looking for Wrigley Field or something like that. Like, I'm not looking for these important real
landmarks
world.
or
Yeah, and if something's different, I'm not disappointed. I think this game, in particular, the dialect work, and then some of the ways that it feels to me like they changed the way that the layout of Chicago, like something that's intrinsically important, like it being like having a huge lakeshore area that is the way that, you know, it's Lakeshore Drive, right? I'm not crazy.
I couldn't say.
Isn't that right?
Blanking, but
it doesn't feel enough like Chicago for me to be okay with them calling it Chicago. Personally, that's just how I feel.
all right. So I'm following the stream.
Over here, and then down, and then over, and then up that building. So follow it some more, and then up, and then over.
Nothing.
So go back to that. Go back over there. Hit. It's behind. Yeah.
So it's over.
Tap
that
X
fence.
again. Make sure that your thing's open. Okay, tap it again. It's down a level. It's down there. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
So now the gate's going to be open down where you go.
Right.
Cool.
Provided there isn't more than one of those leading into it.
There is sometimes more than one. Yeah.
Right. And that's the kind of puzzle solving this game does.
Cool. Not very complicated, but some of the mini games I actually really enjoy. Like the, I'm not sure if we'll see it in this demo, but actually we could always find a way to make one because there's always one with the privacy invasions. But we switch around the pipes to keep the data flow going, and
Yes.
you unlock the sections. I actually
Right.
really like that mini game. Gun enthusiast.
I think it does. I think it does a really good job of introducing a lot of different things. Nope. Oh God.
What?
Oh God. He knows. You started to hack one of the Bloom people.
They're kind of funny too.
There's a really good possibility you're about to get invaded.
I mean, they're always funny to hack and then just follow
By
very
another
slowly
player,
behind.
or is it by?
Yeah, that's one of
or
those
AI?
people. If you hack them, they like. There's a much increased chance of. Oh, that's a random crime.
Are
You
you
chase that guy.
Right trigger.
That's
And
Right.
then when you get close enough, you can press B to take him out with a giant stick of plastic. Which sounds way more brutal than it should be, considering it's like a police baton.
Do you want to
Yeah.
hear something really awkward? Last time I was in Chicago, I watched somebody rob somebody in
Oh, wow.
It was
So-
across the street, and yeah. it was-
So this is your redemption song. B. Hold B. So B is the
Universal,
the
I
parkour
do everything.
button.
God, I wish... Okay, this is one of the biggest things the problem I have with this game. I wish your sprint was just a tiny bit faster, so you could catch up with these motherfuckers a little bit quicker, because I spend so long running after
I
them.
frequently shoot them in the leg.
It doesn't slow them down enough, because once you've shot them in the leg, they get up in enough time to
Do
just
it.
run away anyway.
Whack! Whack!
It seems so brutal.
So
And then it's just
that's
like,
good.
he's done.
Right, so you should... there's no problem, middle child. Brian Lucas.
Can I hack him?
There you go. That's another online thingy.
There's a lot of online...
So the multiplayer or
Elements.
the matchmaking thing disconnected, I guess.
Yeah,
mine does that a lot. But
it-
that's the problem the servers are having for the next couple of days.
I also think it has to do with the single player being... the multiplayer being optional in the campaign. You don't have to do it online. You can, but you don't have to. I think a lot of people have it turned off because it is one of those Dark Souls style. This is almost adversarial.
I actually found out you don't gain anything gameplay wise from the multiplayer. You only gain those skills.
Yeah, and
for
those
the
skills are
multiplayer, and
interesting.
That's
but-
fine, but it's
Yeah, where was it again?
I like that they didn't
To
have.
your left. You're heading in the right direction.
I like that there weren't weapons that are unlocked by playing the multiplayer, that kind of thing.
Yes.
Like you can get everything in single player, but if you want to take a little bit more time and just get the last of the skills, you can do that.
Okay, well, what do you see the lasting appeal of the multiplayer? Because I know Assassin's Creed, I feel like it's pretty dead online. Everyone plays it about once or
You can just walk through.
twice.
Um,
Oh.
That's it. Oh no, it's in there.